Hello, hello everyone, and welcome back to the Saturday stream. A little bit late today, but you know, better late than never, as they say. I was playing some tennis this morning. Unfortunately, I was not playing in a mini skirt, as I'm sure a lot of you are trying to get me to do, but it's a pretty good time. We unfortunately eventually got rained out, because now we got some rain here in Pennsylvania, but still a nice time, you know. Always good to go out and get some exercise. So who do we have in chat today? Hello, Sock Nips. Hello, Renee. Hello, Matthias. Hello, Owen. Hello, Einlink. Hello, Cyruscus. Ah, you're back home, Cyruscus. Look at that. Wonderful. Hey, Jose. Hello, Dennis. Hey, Dankora. Helly. Hello, Danky Kang. Hello, Joseph. Preparing for a hurricane. Really? Where's there a hurricane at? Florida? I thought it was just a tropical storm. Hello, Daniel. Hello, Zach. Hello, Greg. Hello, Jonah. Hello, Bjorn. Hello, Benjamin. Hello, Hero Friend. First time catching a stream. Oh, look at that. Wonderful. Yeah, that is one of the things about us streaming at a slightly different time today is that there's a good chance that we might get some first-time stream viewers, because not everybody can always watch at 11 a.m., so we'll see what happens. But we're going to be playing some Magnificence Catherine. I haven't really gotten the chance to play her that much, so we're going to give it a try. Hello from Tel Aviv. Oh, wait, where's Tel Aviv? Is that Israel? Hey, Michael Romero. But yeah, we're going to play some Magnificence Catherine, so the only thing that's different with her is her starting ability, and or her leader ability, of course, and I actually think it's better than the original Catherine, just because it actually works well with Culture Victory. Like, the Spy one, like, it's an okay ability, but it just doesn't make sense in terms of, like, the rest of her abilities, so... Improved luxury resource adjacent to theater squares, districts, or chateau receive +2 culture. May initiate the court festival, which I don't exactly remember what the court festival does, but we'll take a look in the Civilopedia whenever we get in game. Have to remove all items that are not locked down. Oh, rip. Poor Florida, always getting hurricaned. We're going to go disaster and secret societies. And let's go continents and islands, because that's cooler. And I think we're going to leave everything else as is. My usual time is terrible for anyone outside of the Americas. Oh, is it really? What time is it like for other people? The real question, I guess, is this a better time? Because, I mean, I could perhaps change the time of the Saturday stream. If it's more friendly to our outside of the U.S. people. I mean, is it really that much better, though? I don't know. Hey, Ice Frog. That reminds me of Ice Frog from Dota. The guy that's always making the patches and stuff like that. 1930 there, perfect. Oh. Alright. Yeah, I mean, like, I could perhaps push it back a little bit, but we'll see. What time is it for me? It is 1:30 p.m. for me. This spawn's alright. I'll give it a solid okay. It's actually pretty good. There's plenty of production on these hills. Some food on these floodplains. I don't really like the desert, but we can get some good desert wonders. What are we going to go first? Let's go for an early scout. And for our first tech, I mean, honestly, I kind of want to try to get the Great Bath. Not going to lie. Hey, Francois. It's going pretty good. Just back playing some Civ. I haven't played that much Civ this week, unfortunately. Been a bit busy. I only have 2 more weeks left of my internship, so then I'll be freed up from internship duties, but then it's back to school. Oh, there we go. Our first goodie hut. What secret society do we want? We could take the culture from Banks one. We could also take ley lines. I feel like ley lines are kind of good. Color scheme is so nice. Yeah, I really like this Catherine's color scheme. Like the white and like the champagne or gold, yeah. I think it looks pretty cool. Oh man, look at this land. This is some good stuff. Alright, we found our first secret society. So this is going to be Void Singers, which we definitely don't want. But we can get a governor for free out of that, so maybe we go Pingala. Yeah, I think Pingala's the play. Hey, Jarrett, how's it going? Alright, I kind of want to grow faster. So let's prioritize food for a few turns. We met Bologna. Really good city-state for Culture Victory because we get extra great writer, artist, and musician points. And just a bunch of extra great people points in general, so. Oh, Pamukkale. So we could go the ley lines one. Hang on, let me look, Civ 6 Secret Societies. I need to take a look at what the other one... There's the one that I always never remember what it is Owls of Minerva. Some extra economic policy slots, trade routes, sent to city-states, grant 1 envoy there. The Gilded Vault, spy capacity. Maybe we'll go for that. How do you unlock them? Oh, unlock by sending an envoy to a city-state. Yeah, let's maybe try to go for them instead. I've not gone Owls of Minerva at all yet, so we definitely should try that. Also, let me open up Streamlabs in case anybody donates through that. Way I have my wonderful little thing. Man, it's really raining outside. I kind of like whenever it rains, though, like whenever I'm like inside, like working or streaming or anything. I think it's kind of nice. Man, we had a lot of member refreshes. I just see now on Streamlabs, I pulled up the Streamlabs to pull up the activity log, and we had a lot of new memberships get renewed today. Thanks to all the channel members. Alright, we'll go for Connoisseur since we already met, Bologna. So we already are getting a little bit of extra science. Cultist plus Relic is OP. That is also true. Owls will be, yeah, the Owls will be really good with the original Catherine. I mean, we could go for Ley Lines instead. I feel like Ley Lines is also good. Alright, what am I doing now? I could try for the Great Bath. It's 25 turns, though. Let's finish the builder. Let's see what we want to do. Oh my god, 2 natural wonders? What the heck? And Zanzibar? Somebody else has already met Zanzibar, though. This is going to be a short one. Alright, we need to get some faith for our Pantheon. Keep exploring around. Oh, someone's right there. That appears to be Harold. Yeah, I feel like we skipped the Great Bath, actually. I don't think Great Bath is... I mean, it's a really good wonder, especially on Apocalypse mode, but... Oh, it's not Harold. It's Spain. I don't know if that's better or worse. Congrats on the win. What did I win? What did I do? I want something? Yeah, let's just get a settler out. Your capital got horrible yields restart. They're not horrible. They're not good, I'll admit. But, like, they're not horrible. It would have been much better if I started on a hill. It's going to be a slow and boring start. Yeah, definitely will be a little slow, but I don't know. Might be alright. Goals for the game? I don't know. Get a culture victory. See how Catherine is. Also, wait, we need to check the, what's this thing called? The Court Festival. What's the deal with the Court Festival? Awards 50 culture and 50 tourism based on the number of excess copies of luxury resources France possesses as a whole. Okay. And we can also cross across multiple continents here, so... Plenty of opportunities for good stuff to be had. The goal is to win. Miss all the streams for like the last month. How am I doing? I'm doing pretty good, Von Bismarck. How are you doing? Yeah, that's alright. I mean, I've been a little spotty with my streaming in the past little while. And that will continue because there will be no stream next week. I'm moving into a new apartment. Lautaro. Are you using a map mod or is that how it looks? No, this is just how the map looks. Just how the map looks. It looks kind of cool right now because I actually do have like the animated time of day. Good to hear. Ah, wonderful. Simply wonderful. Alright, here's a coastline. We do want to have a coastline because we're going to need seaside resorts eventually. Which does remind me, I guess, with the Great Bath. Like, the Great Bath wouldn't be terrible just because then we could get... We could get a lot of faith from that. We are going to need faith, obviously, for culture victory to buy naturalists and crap like that. How would I buff Norway and Tamar? I don't know. I feel like Norway isn't like that terrible. Problem with Norway is like on like a continents map type, they're pretty bad. Like if I would buff anything about them, it would be the Berserker. And just like the Berserker would need just like a few less, you know, it gets the penalty whenever defending. It just needs to have that penalty lowered just a little bit. Like, I'm talking like 1 or 2 combat strength.
That's the positive.
Oh, okay. We discovered another society. There's our Owls of Minerva, which we will appoint. And so now we have another economic policy slot, so we'll run the 1 extra production in all of our cities. And we are about to finish our first settler. Where do we want to settle with this guy? So I think we're going to want to settle like over here. And then I'm going to want one over there by Pamukkale. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'd rather go there. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. I can settle one on the coast. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to settle that one there. That way we leave that one open for a seaside resort, because that's not seaside resortable. 1, 2, 3, 4. Probably one over here somewhere. Maybe like right there. Not the Eiffel Tower, but... Settle by the volcano. Oh, that is also... Yeah, if I settle here, that'll still be within range of the volcano. I'm definitely gonna get one up there. I want to get... Honestly, I want to get that one first. Just because if I don't, then Spain's gonna, like, expand that way. It's -5. That's manageable. Let's definitely build a slinger, though. For whenever Spain tries to kick my butt because of me settling there. Luckily, though, that is kind of towards, like, the edge of their empire. Oh, there's Madrid right there as well. Wouldn't you want to settle near the blue AI so you can take away from them? Yes, precisely what I'm doing, actually. Yeah, like, we could settle up there, but that spot is, like, very safe in terms of, like, settleability. Because nobody's gonna beat me there, I don't think. Unless they go all the way around me and get up there. But down here, this is actually, like, we have to kind of compete for that one. Uh-oh, we have some barbs coming in. Hate to see that. Alright, we can fight them away a little bit, though. I'm sure the one for the free settler is, yep, definitely taken. I mean, we could take Divine Spark, but we already have Bologna. That will probably become the Suzerain. Hey, Michael Watling. I almost want to go Fire Goddess, since we have 2 volcanoes here. And we need a source of faith. Like, I think either way I want something that gives me a little bit of faith. Earth Goddess is good. But it won't be good for a long time, because we have a lot of jungle. So I think let's go Fire Goddess. Which, obviously, Fire Goddess isn't going to do anything for us just yet, because... Is that -15? Oh, -5, okay. It's much better than -15. Nothing wrong with more great people. You know, you're not wrong, Cyrus. Oh, there we go. Let's definitely get to archery, since we're going for a little bit of a risque settle here. What happened? Oh, there's a horsey barbs. Hello, horsey barbs. There we go. That was a little bit aggressive, to say in the least. We're gonna buy the luxury tile as well. And we're just gonna rush for a slinger. And I'm sure he's probably gonna get quite upset at me and be like, oh, why are you settling so close? Okay, they don't like my my poor scout. What is that wonder? This is Pamukkale, or Pamukkale? I don't know. It just gives adjacency to adjacent districts and amenities if it's adjacent to an entertainment complex. It's okay. It's really not that insane. Oh shoot! Run! Run, lad, run! Alright, we gotta deal with these barbs up here. Is DLC worth for casual players? Define casual. Like, if you could give, like, a number of hours per week that you play, that would be ideal. It's much easier to tell, like, with stuff like that. Because if you're a casual player that plays, like, once a month, then probably not worth it. If you play twice a week, yeah, it's definitely worth it. What do we want to go for? I want to get the pyramids, so maybe we go masonry. I'm honestly surprised. Spain doesn't seem that offended at the fact that I forward settled them pretty hard. Let's actually switch to a Gauge. I'm going to upgrade that guy into an archer now as well. That'll make it a lot easier for him to defend his city. And let's appoint Liang down here. We got 20 horses. We can maybe sell those. How many restarts so far? 0. We've boosted our knowledge of bronze working. We are having, however, some barbarian problems. We still got a few turns until our archer finishes down there, but I mean, like, it's a problem, but, like, not really. I mean, maybe it's a little bit of a problem, but it's not a terrible problem. It's just a bad problem. I think for now, still we just keep pushing on with the. Oh, we have lots of marble, which is good. My city is under siege from barbarians. Which of the first 4 policies do I normally go for? I pretty much always take combat strength against barbarians and the faith one. If I have a source of faith already, so the reason I take the faith one is because getting a pantheon is important. But if I have a source of faith already, then I'll go for the production one, because I think, you know, getting 1 extra production in the city like this early on is actually important. All right, let's start killing them now. And then normally after I get my pantheon, I'll switch off of the faith one, because like it's not really that good. Oh, another volcano. Oh, man. Well, you hate to see those ones. Okay, I guess we gotta get that guy back now. Okay, we can definitely wipe that guy out. And we have to, find our settler. What turn did that happen on? Okay, 49. Just in case we have to maybe restart for that one. Or not restart, but reload. Saxion settling unguarded settlers. Name a more iconic combo. I literally can't. That's like my bread and butter. My bread and butter of absolute stupidity. Alright, he's got to be around here somewhere. And hopefully he's not too far. Oh, this guy's almost dead. We got to send this guy out as well. And there's a fire. Oh, jeez, this guy is probably toast. We've got some problems right now, not gonna lie. It's pretty big ones, actually. Don't tease me with a restart. Hey. Well, there he is. We found him. He's gonna run, though, isn't he? Oh, okay, he's gonna walk towards me. Alright, that actually wasn't that bad in the end. That could have gone way worse. Now, however, we have our archers that are roaming about through the land on their own. And I'm just gonna leave that guy unguarded yet again. As if I haven't learned from my own mistakes. Which I most certainly have not. Alright, that's going to be a pyramids tile. And we are going to build the pyramids now. As our farm gets pillaged. Why no Magnus for settler spam? I don't know, honestly. I know that's a really unsatisfying answer, but I haven't felt... I don't know. I've kind of had a change of heart in terms of Magnus for settler spam. I feel like Pingal is just stronger early on. Is Magnificence Catherine magnificent? I don't know. Also, I got an email. Who did I get an email from? Spam. Darn it. Man, every time. Okay. Let's not get our archer killed. And let's go for that. Over here, let's just build another archer. We have a big need for archers. I want to become the suzerain of Bologna. That guy's going to take a lot of damage if he tries to fight those lads. He's going to get hit by the horseman, I think. Oh, no, this guy is. Let's just bring everybody back to the city. I need to get rid of this guy up. Oh, jeez. Okay. We might lose a city to barbarians. This is going to be a reload. Here it comes. Ready? Oh, never mind. Zanzibar has saved us. Zanzibar just straight up saved our butt right there. We would have been in trouble. All right, we desperately need an archer. I'm just going to buy one with gold since we have a lot. Oh my. How's it going? Yeah, I'd rate it as a solid meh. It just got worse. Okay. Let's mentally reset from this one. How about that? Imagine if Barbs could take your capital. We would be in trouble. What map do I normally play on? Either continents or continents and islands. Spam is a meat product, Saxy. Yes. How you can lose cities to barbarians? Yes. As long as they're not your capital. Yeah, let's get some Fs in the chat, and everybody spam the stream like button as well. While we're sitting here reloading, everybody click the like button on the stream. Barb cancer, yeah. Imagine losing a city to Barbs. Can't even. Yeah, I can't even either. Alright. Well, this guy is, Do you think he'll win? I don't even care. Okay, let's just keep this guy in the city this time. Oh, something different happened this time, and that's okay. I'm gonna lose that warrior, but I at least have cleared that camp, so. Let's just trace the same moves as we did last time. Alright, there we go. That guy's dead, but that's fine. We've gotten another archer out. There we go, okay. This time, things should go at least slightly better. What do I think of the new upcoming game, Humankind? I think it looks pretty cool. I do, however, wish that I had gotten a chance to play it. They unfortunately did not give me a key whenever they gave all the other content creators keys. So, I haven't gotten to play it yet, but I think it looks cool. That was a certified hood movement. Alright, we're still going to buy this archer over here. That way we don't have to send an unguarded settler. We can send a guarded settler instead. But yeah, I think Humankind definitely has a lot of potential to be pretty cool. Watch this guy get taken. This guy doesn't have enough movement, so I know he can't be, but... Alright. Step back, sir. New city down. Okay, this time I don't think we need another archer. Let's get a monument. Keep that culture up a little bit. When does it come out? I think Humankind got delayed to 2021, didn't it? If I recall correctly. Oh man, we're supposed to switch off of that. Alright, the Civ's a little bit on the Civ struggle bus today. It happens to the best of us though, right? Settling on a luxury counts as improved. Yes. Well, I don't know, actually. That's a good question. I don't know. Alright, this guy will settle a little bit farther away. Maybe right there. Ow. Excuse me, sir. Kindly die. And if you're a channel member, you can spam a very unique F emote for only $5 a month. Yes, you heard me right. Only $5 a month. Then you can say you can throw away more money and only have an emote. Yeah, see? Cyruscus knows what's up with the advertisement. For only $5 a month, you can just click the join button below the stream or the link in the description, and you can get your very own special F to spam whenever I do stupid crap. Best deal. I should see if they updated Old World. I've never played Old World. Oh man, there went both of our farms. Should have built the Great Bath. I knew it. I knew it all along. Don't die, sir. And, oh. Okay. Probably should have chopped that forest. Okay, he didn't die. He's fine. He's fine. Everything's fine. He's got a promotion now, too. And we've got another city, just like that. Let's build a good campus here. We see we have a spot for it. F Archer. Nah, he's fine. He's fine. As I am not a mod on his Twitch channel, I will not give free publicity. It is twitch.tv/thesaxygamer. Yeah, so, Cyruscus, do you know how to mod people on Twitch? that's honest to God, that's the reason why I haven't modded you yet, because I don't know how. I tried to do it in the middle of the last stream that I did on Twitch, but I couldn't find it at the time, so I gave up. I want to improve that. Die. Die, barbarians. Wow, that's a 6 food tile already. Jeez. Alright, we need to kill this barb camp. There's no doubt about that.
Mysticism.
And someday we will eventually do it. Today is not yet that day. Do I have a Twitch schedule? No. Twitch is where I just go for, like, random crap streams, you know. Playing with secret societies? I am, yes. I took Owls of Minerva this time. It's the first time I've taken Owls of Minerva, in fact. Alright, let's switch off of currency, because we'll be able to finish that on our own. Hey, whoever just followed my Twitch channel, thanks. I don't think the thing shows up. But I am what you call Penny. The humming. Oh, yes. It wouldn't be a Saxy stream without humming, honestly. Will I ever redo Civ Spotlights if they've been buffed like Teddy? Or not, well, like Harold is what you said. But in my mind, I was subconsciously thinking like Teddy. Because, yes, I plan on redoing Teddy's. So, answered your question? Yes, I do. I'm assuming Saxy knows the Great Bath/Soothsayer exploit. Yes, I do. I am indeed aware of its prowess. However, I am not using it this game. Is Great Bath still available? No. Okay, I figured. Ah, great, man. We are having so many barb problems today. Let's switch off of that. We're going to finish that on our own in just a few turns. Man, now everyone is gonna get... Didn't that exploit get nerfed? I don't think it did. Oh, don't die. Okay, he lived. It's fine. Let's get him back in the city, though. In order to continue his track record of not dying. It's not an exploit, though. It's just terribly unbalanced. I mean, yeah, but, like... Isn't that kind of what defines an exploit? Is that you're taking advantage of something that's terribly unbalanced? So where do we want to put the theater square here? I mean, we could put it right there, I guess. Maybe we could get... Let's get a government plaza going here. Right? I want to put it... Say I theoretically gov plaza there. Get a theater square there. I don't really like that government plaza, though, honestly. I'm just going to theater square there for sure. I want to actually build a government. Maybe I'll put one up here for some of these cities. Hey, Lucas Campos. How's it going? I don't have enough money to really buy my way over there. Let's just build a trader. Food and production. Food and production is indeed important. We are having many, many barb problems today. I really should switch to the policy card that gives me combat strength against barbs, probably. How are the Sanguine Pact? They're pretty good. Oh, yeah, that reminds me of something. So, the Sanguine Pact. The vampires are supposed to gain combat strength whenever an enemy unit dies in a tile adjacent to them, right? Can anybody confirm that that actually works? Because in the games that I was playing with them, I don't know, maybe last weekend or something. And like my vampires were not gaining combat strength whenever anybody died near them. So I was like, what's the big idea here? So that's a pretty bullin' theater square we just got down here. Okay, no more gauge. Give me discipline. We still do want that. We can maybe get rid of urban planning. We're gonna keep it for now, actually. The vampire cannot be the unit that kills it. Yeah, like, even with that, like, I wasn't gaining combat strength. It doesn't increase base strength, it's a modifier. It only shows whenever you target an enemy unit. Yeah, like, I mean, like, even so, whenever I was targeting enemies, it still wasn't showing. You had the same happen, vampires not getting strength? Yeah, because, like, there was, like, a number of things that I tried to try to get it to work, but it just would not for some reason. Alright, we need settlers now. Okay, quite badly. We're doing, like, I'd say okay. France is one of those civs that, like, has a not the best early game. Their power comes much later on. Have I seen the comets in Apocalypse mode? I have indeed. They are quite spooky. Why doesn't AI peace sometimes? So if the AI thinks it has an advantage, it won't make peace. Even if it doesn't actually, then it will still it won't.
From the height of these
Yeah, they are an invincible unit, so. And also there is our pyramids. We need settlers. So already, that's an okay theater square. Could build Oracle. I think we just need settlers, though. Let's improve some tiles here. We got our trader. We can send it to Zanzibar for that 6 gold per turn. That unlocks that. Now we actually are close enough. Why can we not buy that? Is it not you? It's not you that owns that, that's why. Let's buy that now. Another +4 theater square. Very good. Is YouTube my full-time job? If not, what is? No, yeah. YouTube's just a part-time job. I am a grad student of nuclear engineering. Jump, boom, 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 boom. Die. Yeah, currently working on a PhD. What's the new ranking for Teddy Bull Moose? I don't know. He's definitely still at least A tier. He might be S tier. I haven't quite decided if I think he's S tier or not yet. What do we want? Shouldn't you have La Rochelle? Oh yeah, that's probably you have a point there. We could get a Mani or Liang, a promotion on Liang. We could get this as well. It was not that great in Paris though, because we don't have any districts built in Paris. Maybe we just get Reina. Student is not a job, and you know it's Axie. It's a path of perpetual torment. It technically is a job when you get paid to do it. So, as a grad student, I get paid to be a grad student. Like I'm not paying for school. I get paid to be a grad student. So, technically it's a job. I do research. It's a half job, honestly. But you know what? I'll take it. Where can we settle? 1, 2, 3. Oh, we actually can settle here. Eventually. Not now, though. That's still even that's a tough spot right there. I want to put farms on this river, but I know it's just going to flood again. Am I an RA or a TA? I am an RA. A research assistant. What grade did you get in undergrad? What does that mean? As in, like, GPA? Boom, 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 boom. Okay, what do we want to run here? We can maybe go conscription now. Charismatic leader. Actually, no. Maybe let's run literary tradition. Let's get the extra great writer points. And we need one more economic slot. Maybe Ilkum. I'm between majoring in nuclear engineering or materials engineering. Do you mind explaining your research so I can get an idea of nuclear engineering? Sure. So, with nuclear engineering, there's admittedly quite a wide range of things that you can do. So, like, the stuff I do is with fluid simulation. So that's like a big thing in nuclear engineering. It's called thermal hydraulics, where it's like the fluid and the thermal properties of like reactors and stuff like that, like doing simulation like that. There's also neutronics, which is like how the neutrons behave in reactors, things like that. There, like in nuclear engineering, there is materials, which is a big thing. So if you're thinking between, you know, like material science or nuclear engineering, like there is material science in nuclear engineering, because nuclear materials is a really big thing in terms of like how materials respond to being irradiated. So, yeah, that's kind of my opinion on that. If you want to do stuff like that in nuclear engineering, a lot of the time you do need like an advanced degree. So, with just a bachelor's degree in nuclear engineering, like chances are you'll be working at like a plant, either doing like risk assessment or I don't know, like plant operation stuff, like things like that. At least I assume that you're in the U.S., but that's normally what it is. I'm back. What have I returned to? Talking about nuclear engineering. Someone asked about whatchamacallit choices. So yeah, that's kind of like the over. And then I mean, I guess also with nuclear engineering there is also fusion. If that's your cup of tea, fusion is kind of also the laughing stock of nuclear engineering of everybody that's not in fusion. Because fusion's always 20 years away, you know. Just 20 years away. So, yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. What do we want to do? Let's build a mine there. We need to get these cities out kind of fast. I want to settle here, since now it appears that Philip is deciding to come my way. So let's go settle that now. Let's just spam city. Like, the nice thing is we have multiple cities that are capable of producing settlers, so. Do I think fusion will ever be closer than 20 years away? I mean, economically viable fusion? Eventually it has to be, right? But I think we are probably at least, I don't know. I don't even know if I can give a number of like how many years away we're even from that, because it's a really like tough thing to predict, honestly. I think we're probably at least 50 years away from fusion, economically viable fusion, because like we have ITER in France, but that's like over $1 billion. Like it's so expensive that like, and we don't even know if it will work. So it's gonna be a while. What am I listening to? We like to talk about nuclear energy sometimes here on the Saxy Gamer stream.
First time catch a stream. I love all your content, thanks a lot. BTW, sorry for strange English, I'm not a native speaker.
Hey, thank you very much. I don't know how to pronounce that name, but thank you very much for the 500 yen. And no worries, your English is pretty good. So, thank you very much. What even is 500 yen? Is that $5? Is that even yen? What's your professional take on how Civ represents nuclear power in warfare? I don't know. I mean, it's fine. I think it's actually like fairly. I mean, like I think it's cool that you actually have to like recommission plants and stuff like that. Like that is actually like a thing that kind of has to happen. Alright, let's go for the culture bombs. Let's go range, because we have like 10 billion archers. Do I think nuclear is the best answer for baseload power long term? Yes. Easily. While green baseload power long term, yes. I mean, like, strictly speaking, like, coal and natural gas are like definitely, at least at the current moment, they're definitely better because they're way cheaper. But from a sustainability standpoint, they are definitely, like, kind of bad. But yeah, like I think like if we're planning on going carbon free, we better be having some nuclear power, because I don't know how else we're planning on making base load. What do I think of nuclear waste? I don't know. It's kind of spooky. It's not actually that spooky though. I mean, the thing that a lot of people don't realize about nuclear waste is all that we do with it is we just keep it in the plant. So like if you live near a nuclear plant, all the nuclear waste is there. Like, you've lived near it for, like, a long time. And, like, on its own, it really doesn't, like, you know, as long as it's maintained, it's not going to do anything bad. So, I think eventually we're either just going to fling it into the sun or bury it so deep underground that we're going to forget about it. Why do people say that nuclear energy is cheap and clean, but power plants are so expensive? Hey, thanks for the additional 500 yen. Oh, it's Japan. Ah, thank you very much again. But why do people say nuclear energy is cheap and clean, but power plants are expensive? So the reason for that is just because, like, to build a nuclear power plant, it's like, I don't even know, it's hundreds of millions, if not billions of dollars. But once you actually build the power plant, then it's very cheap to just, like, actually run the plant. So building the plant takes so much, but running the plant itself takes, like, nothing. Well, not nothing, but you know what I mean. Running the plant is comparatively very cheap in comparison to building the plant. So once you've got the plant built, you know, you're good. But building the plant takes a lot. My game is half the speed of yours. Need to improve my rig. The wait time is so slow. Yeah. Civ is a very CPU intensive game when it comes to, like, calculating turns and stuff. Where do we put this guy? Maybe we put him over here. No, that's a bonus resource. Do we have any luxuries? I mean, we can give Zanzibar some extra culture. All right, let's maybe just build a builder. Oh, they're losing loyalty. What do I think about solar wind? It's getting cheap. Yeah, I think solar and wind are fine, but the problem with solar and wind are that they're not consistent. I mean, like, I could start giving a lecture on base load and peak load power, but that's like, solar and wind is very good for dealing with peak load power, but it's not very good for dealing with base load power because it's not consistent enough. Nuclear power makes major developments, gains public trust. Japan in the 1940s and 2010s. I'm going to end this man's whole career. Yeah. That's the unfortunate thing. Sometimes accidents happen in nuclear. And they really shouldn't. But they do. And when they do, everybody gets very scared. Enjoying a chill game, learning nuclear economics, all with a sexy deep voice. Yeah. We'd love to see it. See, as I always say whenever I stream with the boys, like, really my streams, like, aren't like, it's not like me playing Civ. It's like me doing a podcast, but with background gameplay. Where's that archer? I thought we had an extra archer here. Oh, that's right. We sent him over here. What about those small modular nuclear power sources? How expensive are they? Comparatively, I mean, obviously nowhere near like a full plant, but still, I mean, like, compared to like a diesel generator, you know, like, they're insanely more expensive than like even a big diesel generator. Like, you know, it's not even close. But yeah, I mean, small modular reactors are a big thing that's coming up. Same thing with micro reactors. Do I think they should add fusion power plants to the game? Yes, fusion power plant costs 10,000 production, takes 1,000 turns to build, generates 2 electricity per turn. No, I'm just being cynical about it. Or you could do like Germany. Stop using nuclear power because it's dangerous and then buy it in France. Or even worse, stop using nuclear power, turn back on your coal power plants, and then buy all the nuclear energy from France. I need to start a nuclear channel. Like, actually, no kidding, I've thought about it. Like, I might do that. Like, as a PhD student, like, I'll have more free time, I think, than as a undergrad student. So I legitimately might start like a nuclear YouTube channel. Does anybody have any name suggestions? Oh, this guy's dead. Yeah. It's unfortunate. How many cities did you have in Civ 6? This is like kind of an unsatisfying answer, but literally as many as you can. Cities pretty much equal yields in Civ because you need districts, so as many cities as you can possibly settle them. I mean, unless they're like really bad like this, like I'm not going to put one in the middle of this desert because that's just terrible. Like, it's not going to be able to do anything fast enough. How viable is Brazil naval domination? Pretty viable. The Atomic Gamer. Well, I mean, I obviously don't want to have it gamer related if I'm going to be. Isotopical. Ooh, okay. You know what? That's a decent name. Saxy Fusion. I mean, like, I don't want to have it Saxy Gamer related because I want it to be accessible for those not familiar with my YouTube channel. Or with my Saxy Gamer channel, I should say. But man, isotopical? Ooh, that's a good one. That one's for free? Alright. I mean, like, no kidding. I actually might legitimately, like, do that. But we'll see. I say that now. I maybe won't say that in a while. Or it's one of those things that maybe I'll say it, but then not actually do it. Later in the game, can you decommission a nuke plant, or are you stuck with it? Yeah, like, you can change it back into coal or oil. Honestly, the state of the world's economy and the rapid growth in carbon emissions probably mean that solar and wind will have to be there before nuclear. I mean, I unfortunately don't disagree with you. I think too many people think that nuclear is scary. So that's why they don't like. That's why a lot of people don't like nuclear power, because they're scared of it. Like, I mean, I can't really blame them, because like, if you don't know about it, it is scary. You know, nobody wants to be unknowingly irradiated. How did we drop to 1 pop here? Jeez. But that's why, like, one of the most important things with nuclear energy is just educating people on it. Because if you actually know what's going on with it, it's really not scary. But if you don't know what's going on with it, pretty terrifying. Alright, let's get a granary going. If you're a nuke engineer, why don't you use more nukes in Civ? Because nuclear engineers themselves are not fans of nuclear bombs. At least for the most part. Yeah, I mean, like, honestly, yeah, like, you fear what you don't understand. It's like, I don't blame people. Oh, did that kill our builder? Well, it hasn't yet. Like, I don't blame people for being scared of nuclear power, but it's the job of nuclear engineers to educate people. Take Pingala out of Paris. Yeah, I need to. That's a good call. Let's switch them with La Rochelle. La Rochelle's got some pretty decent population going on down there. People keep thinking nuclear energy as Chernobyl. Exactly. Like, that's literally exactly what. I mean, I think, like, from an actual number standpoint, I believe that nuclear power has the least amount of deaths per megawatt hour of energy produced than any other power type. Like, even solar and, like, wind and stuff. Just because all, like, the associated, like, lithium mining and stuff like that with those things, like, that's not healthy. So, yeah. But that's one of those things that, like, a lot of people don't know. And even if they hear it, they don't believe it, because they're like, oh, it's just nuclear propaganda. Like, you know. Stuff like that. So. It's not a good look when your first ever use was for weapons of mass destruction. That's very correct. Like, that's something we actually, like no joke, like, we talk about that in school, at least for nuclear engineering. But, like, that's one of the reasons why a lot of people are terrified of nuclear power, because, you know, it doesn't look good when your first use of a technology is to wipe a few cities off the map. Not exactly a good look. Alright, let's make some friends here. That's not what people are scared of. People are scared of criminals turning power plants into bombs. I don't know. I've never heard anybody scared of that. I always think that people are just worried about accidents or things like that. Which, on another level, it is impossible for a power plant to blow up like a bomb. So, that's one of the things, though. Like, it's literally physically impossible for that to even happen. So, but a lot of people don't know that, so. Alas, here comes our issue. That's what you're scared of? What's the half-life of U-238? A long time. U-238 really isn't that bad, though. Like, compared to the other things that are in nuclear waste, U-238 that's like, you know, nothing. Which is another problem. We have to figure out a way to deal with the waste, you know. How do you change the UI size in Civ? Is it interface? Or is it graphics? It's in graphics. Yeah, UI upscaling in graphics. You can't do it in-game, though. You have to do it from the main menu. Controlling reaction is much harder than just using it as a weapon. Not wrong. What about the fact that we're running out of stuff to make nuclear power? Like, uranium is actually a limited resource. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. That's why, like, I think eventually we'll develop breeder reactors and things like that. So you can make, like, other fissile elements from irradiating non-fissile ones. Like, that's why when a lot of people talk about thorium, like, thorium itself is not fissile, but, or at least not natural thorium, but if you irradiate it, then you can produce some fissile isotopes out of it. Yeah, uranium is not that rare. Yeah, it's not that rare, but, I mean, it is true that we do have a limited supply, so. Do you know how enriched nuclear power materials are in comparison to nuclear bomb materials? Yes, this is okay, ready for this? This is like the explanation for why a nuclear power plant cannot blow up like a nuclear bomb. So nuclear bombs, so like whenever like nuclear power, let me think where to start. So nuclear power operates, you know, from splitting atoms, all right? So like atoms or isotopes that can be split kind of naturally are called fissile elements. And natural uranium, so the main things that we have for uranium are U-238 and U-235. So U-235 is the fissile one, which will, you know, undergo chain reactions and things like that. U-238 is fissionable, which means like it can be split, but it's a lot harder to do. So natural uranium is like, I don't even know, like 98, 99% U-238. So we have to enrich it to have a lot more U-235 in order to actually like use it in power plants and bombs, stuff like that. So in power plants, things are enriched normally to around like 5% U-235. But in bombs, it's like, I mean, I don't know what it is, because like they obviously don't necessarily explicitly teach us about bombs in in school, but it's like, you know, like 80, 90%, you know, 95% U-235, like really, really high enriched uranium. So in a power plant, there's way, way, way less U-235. And that effectively, like, limits just how supercritical you can make the reaction. Which is why, like, even if a nuclear power plant goes out of control, there's still not enough U-235 in there to cause an explosion. So it'll overheat and, like, melt through stuff, but it will never blow up like a nuclear bomb. Just because it's physically not enriched enough to actually make that happen. So there we go. Yeah, uranium prices on natural versus processed. It's like delicious candy, yes. It would cost us so much money to enrich power plants to 90% that it would ruin all the economic value. It's actually wrong. Nuclear uranium is not that too many, very few. I don't know what you're talking about. Do I think vampires are OP? I don't know. They're definitely very strong. Would I say they're OP? Probably not. I mean, well, maybe, honestly. I think Secret Societies is not a very balanced mode. Like, it's way less balanced than Apocalypse game mode. I don't believe your educated opinion because I read an article on Facebook that told me nuclear power plants are bad. Yeah. I mean, the sad reality of that is that that's exactly how a lot of people actually are when it comes to nuclear power. I like this side of Saxy. Yeah, educational Saxy. Honestly, at this rate, maybe I will make this nuclear this nuclear YouTube channel. Isotopical. Oh, genius name. Beautiful. Tell us about the natural fission that occurred in Africa? I have no idea what you're talking about. I mean, it's possible for, like, fission to just occur, like, naturally, but I have no idea what specific instance you're talking about, honestly. Did I know that the trigger of a fusion bomb is an atomic bomb? Yes. Because we have no clue how to control fusion. That's not true. We know how to control it. We just don't know how to control it without putting in more energy than we get out. The Oklo reactor in Gabon, Africa. Oh, is it just naturally uranium fueled? Yeah, I mean, like, there are, like, actual, like, reactors that are powered on natural uranium. I think, I might be wrong. I don't know. But I like the CANDU, the Canadian reactor, I think uses natural uranium. I think what people fear is the fake stereotype that people who run nuclear power plants are greedy and don't care about nuclear waste or negligence. I mean, not gonna lie, I kind of agree with that fear. Like, that's one of the things. And, like, actual people that like nuclear power hate that, because there probably are people like that would, you know, cause an accident and then absolutely destroy the entire industry. So. At school 10 years ago, they taught us nuclear energy is bad. Yeah. It's not good. Alright, Coupe was ravaged. No. Your school has a nuclear reactor on campus. Oh, wow, what school? What do you think what would happen if someone magically discovered cold fusion today? Depends. Do you mean they could actually make it economically viable? Or they just, you know, found a way to do it? Oh, UF? UF has a reactor? I didn't know UF had a reactor. 5 minutes on Facebook, way better than several years in school. Yeah. Unfortunately, the mindset that many people have. Nuclear energy, Chernobyl all over again. Why you people never learn. And it's attitudes like that that are exactly the reason why people don't want to even give nuclear a chance. There we go. How is it you get more energy than you put in? Isn't it thermodynamics? No, I mean, think of it like, even for like a coal power plant, you have to put in some energy in order to start burning. Like, coal itself doesn't just magically burn. But once you like light it on fire, then it'll keep burning on its own. Think of like that with fusion. Except the problem with fusion is that like you have to keep lighting it on fire. At least how it works now. You have to keep lighting it on fire. And the amount of energy that it produces from burning doesn't, you know, is less than how much you're putting in to light it on fire. That's like a very oversimplified thing, but that's effectively how you can think of it. Jesus Christ, lol. Yes. They teach us that it's dangerous for countries like Iran or North Korea having nuclear power. Yeah. I mean, that is another one of the actual, like, legitimate issues with nuclear power is that, like, you know, a bad actor can, you know, obviously do very bad things with it. Why would you waste so many years of education if you can read a single article on BuzzFeed? It's much more suitable to talk about the topic. Yeah, I know. Really, right? Like, come on. BuzzFeed knows everything. Everybody knows that. Let's go sit over here. Let's maybe try to build Petra. Still need more settlers. How do you play a culture game without religion? So if you're playing culture game without religion, you want to think of it like you need to have faith. Because you gotta have faith. But you need to generate faith, but you just don't care as much in the early game about getting... Like, you just don't care about getting great profit points. Think of it in that way. So, like, you want all the faith you can get, but you just don't care about great profit points early on. So you can kind of slack on it a little bit. A bad actor. Luckily, we have a stable genius. Yeah, I mean, like... True. In a way. 10 years studying uranium, ended up reading BuzzFeed to... Civ 6 secret generate faith will make you really rich. Seriously rich. I don't even know what you're talking about. How many restarts did I have this run? 0. See? This is why. We talk about nuclear today, the Civ goes flawlessly. I mean, we're not doing that bad, honestly. We're doing better than Genghis. I'm sure he's probably got one city or something, like, stupid like that. Uh-oh. COVID. Started playing Civ 6 again, and you're here to see how good the actual Civ player's approach is, because I suck. I don't know if you want to watch me for that. I admittedly have lost a lot of my Civ expertise. Humanity must not be willing to cut corners to make money. Yeah. But unfortunately, they do quite like cutting corners. I guess we could put this guy over here. We can just put all of these things around Pamukkale. I'm gonna chop that first, though. I often get the feeling that Genghis doesn't do anything. What do you mean that he doesn't do anything? Lots of unclaimed land, yep. It's another one of those games where Coupe's in the game. So anytime Coupe is in a game, this is what happens. There's always some part of the map that has a lot of free land. Unless Coupe happens to come, like, land here whenever he actually, you know, goes to get stuff. Alright, I'm actually going to chop this. I want to put a theater square there. What era am I in? I don't know. Medieval. That's the one. It's really hard to see the UI. Yeah, I might try to rescale it up again. Sometimes, it actually a lot of the time looks very goofy whenever I scale the UI, though. Let's move on from nukes and back to Civ. Yeah. You know what's funny lately? If you make cities close to their border, they'll get pissed. Yeah, I mean, that's always been a thing. They just hate. The AI do not like when you forward settle them, yet they will forward settle you 10 times out of 10. Alright, I think let's maybe make one right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Another one here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Another one here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Another one right there. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll go right here. So how many more settlers do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 more? 4 more, I guess. Let's build another one up here. We'll go maybe settle this guy. Let's send him with the archer. And, I mean, we could just try to build Petra. Let's buy a good tile. Put this here, I think. Which sets of great people do you think could use a tier list? I mean, great writers. No, that's obviously not serious, but I mean all of them, honestly. I think I'm gonna do great merchants next, maybe. We can probably get rid of this. We don't really have anything that's that much better though, so maybe we don't need to yet. Like the way, like how the AI was just hacks instead of being good. Yeah, it's unfortunate. I mean, granted though, it is probably really hard to make an AI to play Civ, but about Chernobyl, there are certain conspiracy theories that it was not an accident. It was just a cover-up for shady weapons experiments that Ukraine was doing under the nose of Russia. I mean, maybe. I feel like that's a little tinfoil hatty, but I don't know. It was like the Cold War, so people did weird stuff all the time. That was like everybody's favorite pastime. Doing shady stuff with nuclear energy. How many turns do you actually consider a slow win? I don't know. Honestly, I never really focus on the speed of wins in Civ. I kind of just go however long it takes me. This is a pretty good tile. 2 extra culture from being next to our theater square. How are we on resources? So, luxury. So we have 2 cocoa, 1 marble, 2 tobacco, 1 jade, 1 diamond. And what is the court festival? It's 50 per what? Court festival. Is it per excess? Yeah, based on the number of excess copies. So we can get more furs. We actually have a lot of furs.
If it's natural to kill.
If it's natural to kill, why do people have to go into training to learn how? So let's go, I don't know, humanism? If I could somehow buff Stonehenge, would I? Or how would I? I mean, I don't really think Stonehenge needs buffed. I think the problem with Stonehenge is that it's just so hard to build on deity that it's terrible. And I mean, I guess if I were to realistically give it a buff, I would maybe just give it a little bit more faith per turn. Alright, we need to get a theater square out. I'm just gonna slap it here, I guess. Oops, get out of there. Become my suzerain. Or I shall become your suzerain, I suppose. Oh man, there's still, whoa, there's still land down there. Stonehenge definitely needs, it's only what? Is it only 2 or is it 4? Next game I go for score victory. Oh, never. I've never gone for score victory. I've never won a score victory. Nor have I ever really ever had any aspiration to try to win a score victory. Let's get a market there. Got another settler in just a few turns here. Welcome to the World Congress. Let's go. We have one to a trade city state right now. I don't really care about that, so I'm just going to vote randomly. I was playing quick speed. Is that bad or good? I mean, it's fine. It's honestly like whatever your preference is. I think it is a little bit harder to like make good plays on like quicker speeds, just because there's a lot less time to actually think and do stuff. Like especially when it comes to like Eurekas and things like that. Like there's just a lot less of a time frame. So wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. We need one more settler, so let's do one more over here as well. Whoops. Last one going up over there. Yeah, I mean, score victory is just like the... If you have nothing else to do, score victory. Ah, there went all of our farms again. Destroyed again.
If I be she that may you do.
The city had no tundra tiles. I could still build Amundsen Scott. Oh, that's weird. Okay, well, there's the barbs.
The natural history.
Galapagos. Where's Galapagos? Down here? Oh, look at that. We definitely should go settle down there. Okay, this is actually a little bit scary. I'm going to unlink the settler. Okay, well, actually I might have to go back a turn and make him not move like that. Because I think he's probably going to die. He's going to get double hit by those barbs. He needs to approach that a little bit more gently. Let's trade with him instead. Score victory came way too fast in Civ Rev. Oh, he lived. Oh my god, he's insane. You need a theater square, which means I want to get rid of these cows. Bye, cows. Goodbye, cows. There's plays to be made. How do you compare all these expansions to the base game? I think all the expansions are... I mean, like, they're definitely improvements to the base game. I think that Gathering Storm is probably, I'd rate as, like, better than Rise and Fall. And I think most people would probably agree with that. And what did you say to me? Who said what? I didn't say anything. Oh! Really? Alright. Well, there's our reload. I probably don't actually have to reload for that, but man, it just irritates me.
You have built great cities of stone and seen early empires rise and fall. Soon you will stand under the towering pinnacles of castles alongside your gallant knights. That is where the story of your people will be written.
How many turns? Oh, how many turns do I consider a slow win? I don't know.
So shall you grow to understand.
What civs do I want for the next ones they add? I would like to see Portugal. I think Portugal would be pretty cool. Let's move here. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, we want to go chop that. Let's build our monument over here. You always forget the Guard Imperial exists. Yeah, don't we all? It's not the most memorable of... Okay, here, we'll just do this. And we can actually upgrade it to crossbowman. I forgot about crossbowman. Maybe here what I'll do is I'll maybe get like a commercial hub and wait, actually let me think about say a Gov Plaza here. Looks like this is a pretty decent Gov Plaza spot. Then I could theater square, commercial hub, theater square, maybe another theater square there, commercial hub there. Commercial hub there? Yeah, that looks like a plan to me. Alright, I'm down with that. Is there something the Saxy Gamer stands for? If there is something Saxy Gamer stands for, it's nuclear power, saxophones, and reloading bad turns. True. Wish they would add Austria. Yeah, I think that, I think Austria would be pretty cool. For foreign people like me, your speaking is really nice to hear. Oh, look at that. Oh, I'm dying, though.
Man should make his son learn some useful.
Okay. Another piece to gods, me. Whatever. Heal you up. I think we're good on settlers now. Let's get a builder. Let's get tax collector on arena. I think there's no more barbs up here, so I think we're good to start moving. I mean, there's obviously some up there, but I think at least up until here we're good. Oh man, this is gonna be nice. We're gonna have a lot of excess furs, which is really good for our court festival. Get down another theater square over there. What would you think of another America like JFK? I think it'd be nice, but honestly the fact that they have Bull Moose Teddy and Rough Rider Teddy makes me feel like they're not going to do that. Because, like, you know, we already have 2 Teddys. I mean, more would be nice, or more American leaders would be nice, but, like, I feel like it'd be better to just, you know, have, I don't know, some other type of leader. Okay, well, now we, of course, are running into barbarians. Right after I say, oh, I don't think there's any barbs anymore. France team slaps. France team is pretty good. Okay, yeah, no barbs. No barbs. End quote Saxy. No more barbs. They're all gone. They are most certainly not gone. Let's go monumentality, actually. I think we're going to be building a lot of new districts. Okay, so then we'll have one for there, and this guy up here. Okay. Let's get down to Theater Square. And try not to have any more settlers taken by barbarians. Man, we've really been having some barb troubles this game. Ooh. That scared me a little bit that he was about to take my settler. Oh. Oh, you didn't damage that guy? Come on. Come on, man. Alright, alright. Run away. Alright, let's get dams. We actually could use a dam over here. I think the dam will go there. Let's get some lumber mills down here for Avignon. Avignon? I don't know. Oh yeah, actually, I think another Egyptian leader would be kind of cool. I feel like Egypt has a lot of like interesting leaders, like just historically. Not that I really know much about history in general, but whenever I think of Egypt, I can, you know, makes me think of cool things. How's everyone doing today? I'm doing pretty well, Peyton. How are you? Chop you. Theater Square right there. We're actually falling behind a little bit, I feel. But I feel like once we get all these cities out, like finally finished up, then I think we're going to be on. Alright, let's actually switch to a crossbow in here, jeez. We need some defense or something. We need to be able to deal with these stupid barbarians. You'd like to see Byzantine? I mean, we already have, what's her name? Dido. That's, like, related to the Byzantines, isn't it? Or am I just tripping? Who do we get? What do we get? Maybe we just get Magnus somewhere now. Just throw him somewhere. The one in Civ 6 is not even Egyptian. Oh, is she not? Oh, yeah, that's right. Cleopatra's not technically Egyptian, is she? Oh, perfect. Take that, Barbs. Jerks. Luckily, we do have a crossbowman down there, so he will be able to do some damage to these guys. Let's make ancient walls up here, since this is Barb land. I ain't messing around with Barb land. I'm a Saxy fan, living in Japan for the last 20 years, first time live. Wow. Thanks for educating people on the efficacy of nuclear energy. Everyone here is still on board even after our accident. Oh, wonderful. You love to hear it. Man, I'm still shook about the name Isotopical. That's such a good name. You'd like to see automating railroad construction for military engineers, yeah. I think that'd be really cool. Dooba-dooba-dooba. Boom-ba-dum, boom-boom. We already have a Habsburg. Wait, who's a Habsburg? What's a Habsburg? Let's actually move this guy. Let's move this guy out one more. That way I can get both of those tiles.
An architecture.
Who are you? Go there instead. Alright, there's the barbs. Here's the barbs here, too. Let's maybe move one of these guys. Let's move this guy up here. Prove more luxuries. Repair our poor farm there. You're going this way, aren't you? No. Do we have an extra? Oh, no, that's right. That guy's going over there. Engineer, yeah. I kind of agree that the military engineers need a bit of a boost. Like, most games, I don't use them. Saxy game would be like, ba da ba hum ba da. Literally every single time I do anything in Civ, it's always just humming away. Can I say, I just like me some good music. And fortunately, Civ has plenty of good music. Go settle Galapagos. I do plan on it, actually. I want to settle everything over here first and get everything kind of under control a little bit better. Because right now, we're still having a few problems. Like, down here, we can probably produce another settler to go over there. Who are you? Okay, you're the guy that's got to go up here. Oh no, they're shooting back. What do you think of the old school FMV Civ 2? I don't know. I've never played Civ 2. The first Civ game that I ever played was Civ 4. That's right. We should probably build a diplomatic quarter somewhere. Let's also get the government plaza slotted in. They need to add a barbarian civ. I actually think that would be kind of cool if they added a barbarian civ. I'm sure this is going to blow up and destroy this like the turn after I've built it. Ah, okay. Run. Yeah, we can lumber mill there, I guess. Just way up there, sir. Civ 2, you never played it? Yeah, I am not that old. Oh my god, the barbarians this game. Literally for the entire game today, we've been having barbarian problems. We've not gotten a break. Alright, let's maybe make another settler. We can get one. We actually could settle like literally like on the Galapagos Islands practically. We could settle like here-ish maybe. I want to settle one maybe down here. And this is all like decent land, but we can maybe squeeze in another city somewhere, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. Just came back from an hour break thing. Okay, so actually should have his barbs under control. You've underestimated me. Or should I say overestimated me? Overestimated me. Baba Yetu versus Sogno di Folere. I mean, I think Baba Yetu is objectively better. Not even trying to bash on the Civ 6 theme or anything, but like, I just think it's so hard. Like, come on, really? How can you beat Baba Yetu? Everyone's gangsters, still the barbs start getting crossbowmen. Yeah. Unfortunately, we are at the point where they are indeed getting those crossbowmen. Let's get a harbor down. Let's send this guy over here. Reinforce our troops. Oh, I have the hiccups. A common, an ailment all too common for me. We should probably get this dam down before we finish the settler. Because I know what's going to happen. If I don't, it's going to blow up and it's going to kill all my farms. And then I'm going to have to fix them all again. But man, at the same time, I want to get that settler out fast. Because the faster, like, every few turns that you get a settler out faster, it actually, like, has, like, a big impact on the efficiency of the city in the long run. Another catastrophic eruption. I feel like in the late game, we're just going to absolutely, like, pop off and just start owning. Like, that's what I think this version of Catherine is going to be like. Like, I feel like later on, once we have a ton of copies of resources, and we're just spamming the court festival in a lot of cities, I feel like our culture and tourism is just going to be insane. You want a cultural alliance? 8 gold, sure. Apocalypse mode, it is indeed apocalypse mode. Research alliance with you. I want to get like an economic alliance with Philip, but Philip unfortunately doesn't like me all that much. Hey, we're not the Suzerain of Bologna anymore. What's the big idea here? Oh, we can start putting down chateaus. Let's do that. Oh, yeah, look there with the mines that we put over there. Build the dam in Lyon. I guess I could build it in Lyon. It's going to take forever, though, if I go over here. Yeah, it's going to take 39 turns. Like, it's faster for us to actually just finish the settler and then build it over there. Alright. Challenge the Barbs. Part 2. Maybe part 78. Chateaus. Yes, it's time for Chateaubriand. So I think if an original capital becomes a free city, it should liberate itself and become a civ again. Perhaps. Does this stack? Will it give 4 culture here? No. Oh man, it only gives 2. That's kind of lame. Alright. I am disappointed. My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined.
What can be labeled a diplomat is a man.
I need to remind myself what the chateaus actually do. So they want to be adjacent to wonders, and they get gold from being adjacent to luxury resources. The chateau actually in itself is not that good. Do I ever do a one city challenge? I have in the past, but I don't like frequently do them. I think they're fine. We just want to rush steel at this point also. Alright, okay, so far the coast is clear. No barbs. Who's the hottest female leader in Civ? Oh, without a question, Guitarja. Not a doubt in my mind. Okay, first great artist. Hieronymus Bosch. Let's become the Suzerain of Bologna again. We are going to probably want to put... So if I dam here... Maybe if I dam, then maybe replace this with an aqueduct. And then I can get a pretty slapping industrial zone there. That sounds like a good idea to me. We might actually be able to settle the city. It's a miracle. The hottest male leader, you're between Shaka and Hojo. I mean, that's neither of those are right, because the correct answer is Gandhi. Let's go archaeological museum up here. I want to have like a nice split between art and archaeology. Okay, this city desperately. Let's buy a granary. We have 2,000 gold. Oh my god, we're actually going to be able to settle it. It's a miracle. Our culture's pretty good. We're up to 92. Still not insane. Oh, let's go duplicate. What do we have? We're going to have a lot of furs. And city center pretty much always wins, so we're going to go for that.
Being a mercenary, though, hey, we just go wherever.
Alright, so 6 more turns and then we can switch away from the settler thing. Hopefully this guy doesn't get killed on his way. I'm sure he probably will. Am I going to leave him unprotected? You're darn right I am. Oh man, someone else became the suzerain of La Venta. It's Pedro. He's becoming the suzerain of everybody. What's his deal? Alright, I'm gonna buy a builder up here and start improving these foxes. We exhausted our smart juices talking about nuclear engineering, and we've been reduced to talking about how hot Civ 6 leaders are. Yeah, I mean, I suppose that's just the natural progression of things, isn't it? Sometimes, in other words, sometimes it just do be like that. Alright, let's get some. So, this is going to be 1, 2, 3. So this is going to be your commercial hub here. Does that actually work? I think this is messed up, actually. Wait, no. So it allows... is this gonna work? I can't swap that tile. Because this has to be Rowan's... I can't make it so that way, like, I have a circle around them, right? Because I want that to be Rowan's commercial hub, but I don't think it can be. I'm thinking. So that could be Rowan's Theater Square. That could be whatever that city's name is, Theater Square. I don't think we can make this Rowan's commercial hub, though. We might have to change this to just something else. Maybe we just make this one Theater Square and this one will make like a campus or something. Yeah. Appears to be what we'll have to do. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Just gotta switch them and plan the district. Yeah, the problem is, it would work if I could switch this to be Rowan's commercial hub, but I can't because it's too close to Laos. Alright, we need a builder here. So I think a Theater Square could probably go there. So Theater Square. Maybe commercial hub there. We can get chateaus here and here. I'm not going to plan those out, though. I'll just put them down. Oh, sorry, Sherlock. What are you saying? Can anyone hear me? Yes. What are you saying? Talaus is the name of Ariana Grande's doggy. Interesting. I didn't know that she had a dog. I'm not much of an Ariana Grande follower. I know that's probably shocking to everybody in chat, but, you know. It's just not particularly my thing. Alright, when we double our Theater Square adjacency, we're going to be getting some pretty good yields here.
Whatever is contrary to nature is...
Which I think we can probably do right now, right? Do we not have that? Oh yeah, there we go. We do. Still, we got 2 more turns, and then we're going to be away from the settlers.
If you will be so...
Not an Ari fan. Secret Society mode, of course. Oh, we have a governor title. And sometimes it definitely doesn't show you whenever you have governor titles available. Oh, that's a big Chungus eruption right there. We probably eventually want to get Parks and Recreation. Let's give Liang some upgrades, though. Hoodoo! Woo-doo. Theater Square or Commercial Hub is harder. What do you mean harder? How is that only a 1 production tile? I'm amazed. Alright, we actually really should buy that tile. Oh, we can build our Gilded Vault. It's not that good in that city, though. I'm sure there's going to be like one Barb Caravel or something just sitting out there that's just going to poach all of our... just going to poach away all of our settlers that are out here. Oh, what? You declared war on me? Okay. Is he planning on attacking me? No, war with Zanzibar. That actually is... Oh, shoot. That's a little spooky. Let's get some ancient walls. I'm more scared of Zanzibar than I really am of anybody else, but... I'm not trying to get my teeth kicked in by Zanzibar. Oh, well, there we go. That's a pretty good tile. Location you have marked for campus would make a good industrial zone. Yeah, okay, yeah. I like your idea better. Ah, I knew that was gonna happen. Alright. Alright, we don't need this anymore. We should get the discount on unit upgrades. We need one more of these guys. Maybe commercial hub adjacency bonus? Probably don't need great writer points anymore like that either. Let's go Machiavellianism. Oh. Watch this guy. He actually might be able to take the city, like, just in one turn like that, with his Malone Raiders. So I am moderately spooked, not gonna lie. Okay. He is, in fact, not able to. However... Oh. Zanzibar can! Okay, well, let's reload a few turns, since now we know that that's going to happen. That was... I'm so confused at the fact that he's even done this in the first place. Let's go back to, like, 151 or something. They are coming in hot. They are. Put in limes? Yeah. I should put in limes. I mean, yeah.
New powers call forth from the barrel of muskets.
Big F. Biggest F, in fact.
Even the quiet words are newly printed.
The problem is they have way more, they have better tech than we do.
The world, once so vast and
Punishment for no lemons, I know, yeah. I chose lemons instead of limes. And alas, I've paid the ultimate price.
Questions to be answered, faiths to be tested.
Okay. We're not at war with them yet, right? Okay, good, we're not. Well, over here, make me a new crossbowman. Down here, make me that. Let's get this guy moving up again as well. Let's get this guy moving down as well already. Good thing you have the power of reloads. Play Apex Legends? Alright, I could. I have been quite the Apex Legends fan. Sometimes. Sometimes I'm terrible at it. Is it next turn that he declares war? No, maybe he's not going to this time. Let me, like, give him a deal. Open borders? You want open borders? Yeah, cool. Embassy? You're not interested? Alright. Maybe next time, right? With the boys, yeah. We are unfortunately not very good at Apex. Sometimes we are. We have our moments. That's like the best way to put it. We have some moments where we're owning, but most of the time we're just kind of doing pretty badly. All right, here comes Zanzibar again. Zanzibar storming in with all their stuff. Send this guy back to La Venta. I like how freaking Zanzibar has cores of musketmen and field cannons. They've got better tech than we do, darn it. Alright, now we need to change towards that. Let's get bastions here. So we don't need that stuff anymore. What did we take last time? I forget already. Did we take town charters? I think we did. We don't really need limes now because the walls are already up. Maybe we need that and professional army maybe. Or did we just get... No, let's get the production bonus. That way we can just get the crossbowmen out faster. Alright, we might be able to kill one guy. We've done it. That's it. The war is over. The war is won. Philip, do you want to beat this guy up? 39 gold per turn. Alright, maybe not worth. Oh, 5 turns for a crossbow. Okay. That's a pretty good deal. This is still quite spooky because our walls are going to melt like butter. I literally don't know if it's possible for us to win this, like, with what we have. Because we're still so far away from... We're a good ways away from Diplo. Or Diplo. From field cannons. I don't know how I got Diplo out of that. So let's just try to beat up his field cannons. I literally don't know what to do here. Like, I don't know if there's even a way that we can save this city. Any ideas, chat? That guy just got one shot. Sure. Like, look at that. We're just toasted. Their tech is so far ahead of ours that it just roasts us. Alright, well, let's reload again. Let's go back as far as we can. Offer a few Diplo favor. Get people to join. Oh, that's true. Yeah, that is also true. The other thing I guess I could do is I could see if... I wonder if there's any way that I could take away his suzerainship. Because if he's not the suzerain of that city-state, then the problem is not... Like, without Zanzibar, there's no way that he does anything there. Make everyone else declare war. I think I might need that autosave one for that one. Hey, rude. Alright, well, let's get our walls up, obviously. Okay, this guy, we'll send him up there. Instead of that, make me a crossbowman. Because the thing is, if I produce a crossbowman, it'll upgrade the combat strength in a lot of my cities. Which will actually be pretty impactful. Oh man, if only we could get Philip to... What's your quest? Train a catapult. I could maybe do that. I mean, that still won't really do us any good though, will it? Hire Victor? We don't have Victor though. We don't have any governor promotions to even get him. So, I mean, obviously we can do this. I wonder if there's any way that we could just, like, befriend him enough to make him not want to kill us. Petra is... Let's just, like, give him a gift. Let's just give him 20 Diplo favor. I mean, yeah, let's just give him a gift. Let's see if that does us any good. My hunch is gonna say probably not. Yeah, we don't have any governor titles to get Victor down there. That's our problem. So even if we wanted him, we can't get him. Here he is. He's moving again. Zanzibar. Zanzibar being Zanzibar. Definitely should. Let me buy a pikeman, maybe. 720 gold. That's a little expensive, but like, just even having like one pikeman actually could make a bit of a difference. French doing what they do best, surrendering. Woe is the French.
She was so beautiful. New opinions.
Alright, well here's an option or a thing to change our policies. So let's run these guys again. We definitely want bastions. I don't know. Do we prioritize bastions? I don't think we prioritize bastions. I think let's prioritize feudal contract. That'll make it easier to get out some of these troops. Got a oh, I did get a governor title. Which means we can put Victor down in La Rochelle. We'll move this guy to just like, we'll move him over to Bordeaux. Could someone catch me up? Yeah, we're trying not to die. So we had to reload a few times because we're getting attacked by the Mapuche. We tried to give them Diplo favor this time in the hopes that maybe that would bribe them enough to not hate us. There's our Mega Colossal Eruption. Let's also move this guy up here. And we just want to produce more crossbowmen. Jump, dump, dump, bump. Jump, dump, bump, bump. Let's also buy that tile. Use military engineers to build forts. I don't have any encampments though. That would require that I get an encampment out. Oh look, it's that turn even whenever they get field cannons. Let's maybe just give them like another gift or something. Give them like 10 more. Do I play Dota? Yes, I do. Play a decent amount of Dota lately. Played some Aghanim's Labyrinth with the boys yesterday. It's pretty fun. I think Aghanim's Labyrinth is a pretty cool game mode. So we're probably gonna, if he declares, oh, do you not hate me anymore? Don't hate me, sir. If you don't hate me, then there's nothing to worry about. Except for maybe volcanoes blowing up everything, but aside from that, sure, things are fine. Was this version of Catherine added in the Frontier Pass? Yes, she was. The one that just came out, like, I don't know. When did the last one come out? Like a week ago? 2 weeks? 3 weeks? I don't know. Whatever the most recent iteration of the Frontier Pass is, yeah, that's whenever Magnificence Catherine was added. AI attacks, actually deep breath. Every time. They always gotta be attacking me. It's like clockwork. 3 things in the world are guaranteed. Death, taxes, and getting attacked by DDAI when your name is the Saxy Gamer. Alright, we need to make some chateaus. We could make a nice desert, whatchamacallit, a desert national park. Oh, category 4 hurricane.
The real use of gunpowder, the day we stop it.
Got our new government now as well, so we can run bastions. We can probably run conscription as well. I think for now we'll go with that. We have to kind of see. Kind of just have to wait and feel out whether or not we're going to get attacked by him still. I think we might not, since we gave him gifts and stuff. How do chateaus work? They give appeal to the surrounding tiles, they give a little bit of culture, and they also get culture from adjacent wonders and gold from adjacent luxuries. So they're pretty okay. They're not insanely strong, like tile improvements, but any tile improvement that gives appeal is always pretty good for culture victory, so... What's my favorite dish? I'm not going to cook it, but I'll order it from Zanzibar. La Rochelle looks so nice with a natural wonder in it. Yeah, it's a pretty cool. It's a pretty good city as well. It's got some good theater squares there. Well, there went that mine. That's okay. It'll come back eventually, right? Yeah, see, this is pretty okay tile. Rough Rider with Owls of Minerva is silly good for Diplo. Oh, yeah, that's probably true. Tornado outbreak. Man, I don't got time for tornadoes. Okay, let's get down the aqueduct, and then we'll get down the industrial zone. The one nice thing about chateaus is that you can't put them right next to each other as well. They do have to be along rivers, though. What just happened? Something... Oh. The tornado has just blown up some of my stuff. Jaya Varman, hello. I just see someone put a comment on one of my videos. They're like, "Man, I seriously hate Civ 6, but I still want to learn it because I'm a fan of the series." It's like, now that's some dedication to a game series. If you hate the game but you just keep playing it, it's like everybody that plays COD. 90% of the time they hate the game, but they just keep playing it because it's COD. Did they remove forest fires? No, they're still here. They don't occur that often naturally. We are going to have to get rid of a lot of these jungles. Another Mega Colossal Eruption. These tiles up here are getting pretty insanely good. Oh, jeez. Of course, we land, and what do we find? Oh no, this guy's... maybe he's not done the barbarians. As long as these guys don't embark, we're fine. I don't know how we're gonna land. We're really not able to land. Oh wait, unless they do that. We are able to land if they do that. Oh, but not until next turn. Okay, well, we made it down here. We definitely should probably get some of those walls. Yeah, it's all the locals just hanging out over there. +5 industrial zone. Pretty good, I say. Should definitely consider a Greece game soon. Pericles plus Owls plus Diplo District equals profit. Ooh, that does sound pretty good. Sounds pretty juicy. Woo-doo. Oh, we should build the Diplo Quarter. We haven't built a Diplo Quarter yet. Let's get a spy, though. We need to fix our stuff over there. Perhaps build one of those. Build our lighthouse down here. Obviously, we can't really land right now. We would be met with some resistance.
Don't judge someone.
Can we buy... What could we buy? A Courser should do. A Knight's actually better, though, isn't it? Yeah. Or a Musketman. We don't have enough Niter. Let's just buy a knight. Hopefully the knight should be able to do enough down there. Don't have anywhere for a great work of music at the moment. What secret society is best? I don't really know. I mean, the vampire one is really strong. I think ley lines are okay. One of the stupid things that I find with ley lines is that they block, like, you can't clear them, but they'll block district spots. So, they actually can be bad in some instances. Like, if they block a really good district spot, you're just out of luck. The world enters the industrial era. Cool. Industrial era, here we are. Perfect with one great writer. Let's get a workshop. How are we doing over here? We need to make sure we're getting to Cristo. And I would prefer to actually kind of rush Cristo. How are we doing with the districts up here? We're making progress, but it's not exactly the fastest progress in the world. I think it's sad that there's nothing to do on ley lines, just around them. I mean, later on in the game, though, they give yields based on the great people that you have recruited throughout the game. Like, that actually is pretty good. Especially if you're playing, like, Culture Victory, you can get, like, 15 culture on those things. Just because you end up getting a lot of, you know, great writers and stuff throughout the game, so. It eventually becomes kind of good. My unit has been healed. That's okay, I guess. I'm about to get hit by this quadrime. Somebody stole something. They stole my gold. Jerks. Hey, leave me alone. Yeah, the ley lines can get some really, really good yields. Hermetic Scotland or Russia could be interesting, yeah. I could definitely see either of those being pretty good. One of the best songs to hum, the Khmer. Khmer be like bum ba dum bum 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 double double dum bum bum. Oh man, everyone's taking my suzerainship. Is there a lens for ley lines? There is not. You have to take the society in order to reveal them. The lowest is to attack a city under siege. Or something. I don't exactly remember what that quote is. We could build our Diplo quarter here in the capital. I think I just want an amphitheater for right now, though. I feel like we need some builders out and around. Joint war on Lautaro? No. Can the Zulu horrify vampires? Now these are the real questions. Hey, Jordan. How's it going? Can the Zulu horrify vampires? I don't know. Someone should test it. Tell me if it works. Oh, okay. Plenty of gold to be stolen in Toledo. Alright. Let's just get some random alliances with these guys. Oh, do not Casus Belli this guy. Military alliance, sure. Ah, Growing Up Italian has just subscribed to my YouTube channel. Look at that. Oh man, my headphone cable is doing its favorite thing again. As it always tends to do. It's hard to get vampires, though. It's not hard to get them, I guess. I mean, you do have a very limited supply. First time catching the stream. What are my impressions of Catherine the Magnificent? Overpowered or not? Definitely not overpowered. We actually haven't even really used the court festival yet. I feel like the court festival could be good. It takes a lot of production, though. That's the thing with it. It seems good, but man. Alright, let's actually get an entertainment complex. Yeah, like, it definitely seems good, but, like, I don't know. I don't really know how good. Otto von Bismarck, you've just now subscribed? You've been in the stream for like a long time, but you're not subscribed? I'm actually amazed. That's dedication. But now that I think about that, I guess there's a good number of YouTubers that I watch that, like, I'm not subscribed to, but I just watch them all the time. That's pretty funny. I know, right? This whole time, I would have thought that you were subscribed. You could have fooled me. I think Void Eleanor leads with loyalty flip mechanic needs major testing. I kind of agree. I mean, the thing is, you don't get the ability to do that until pretty late in the game. So it kind of balances itself in a little bit. You know, like a little bit. I got a 1v1 Potato McWhiskey. Nah, I'd probably lose. However, I would do it. I'd still do it just for the memes. Okay, we don't need bastions anymore. We should take professional army. What else do we want? I don't know. Maybe triangular trade? We don't have that many. Nah, not really. We can go Machiavellianism, I guess. I'm trying to think. How about this? A 1v1v1 with Spiff, Potato, and you. I feel like that would up my chances just because then Spiff could also beat up on Potato. At that rate, I might as well just hop into one of the Yogscast streams. What else do I want here? Boom, 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 boom. I actually might even take Craftsman just for the extra production in the capital since we're going to be building some big wonders soon. Have you had a game where the Atomic Era Society bonuses mattered at all? Yeah, I mean, not really. Yeah, I mean, that is like the problem with things that come that late in the game is most of the time the game is either already over or like practically decided. 2v1, Spiff and Saxy versus Potato there. Now, that's probably fair. Aw, man. We can't escape the Bard problems today, can we? 52 production in our cap. That's pretty good. Oh, you accidentally unsubbed. You were so mad at something that I've done that you unsubbed. You said, Saxy, this is just ridiculous. You saw my great engineer tier list and you said, the freaking wonder engineers, they need to be higher. And you smashed that unsubscribe button. That's probably what a lot of people did upon seeing that. People were not happy about that tier list. In particular, the fact that the wonder people were not higher. It's like, okay, sorry. Can I be a caster for this game? What do you mean? Oh, you mean for the Spiff and Potato and Saxy game. Why are cultist military units? I don't know. Oh, okay, we actually have the production towards wonders. That's actually a quite good one. Let's give Liang some promotions. We actually could use some fisheries in some of our cities. Oh, we also want public works. Spiff would just break the game. Yeah, I mean, both Spiff and Potato tend to, like, use exploits and stuff and find them, which, I mean, it's cool, but... I mean, either way, Potato would definitely destroy me, like, in a real game. Oh, this is totally unrelated, actually. I don't know why I almost said speaking of which. I did not like that tier list, yes. There were a lot of people that did not like it, but... I mean, like, all of the great engineers are, like, at least good. So even the ones that were rated lower, like... A 1 on the Great Engineer tier list is not the same as a 1 on the Great Scientist tier list. Maybe I should have clarified that, but... Exploits like reloading the autosave, hey. But what I was saying was, I'm looking for a nice gaming chair. I mean, I guess not necessarily, it doesn't have to be specifically a gaming chair, but obviously a chair to sit in while I'm gaming. So if anybody has any recommendations, let me know. Like, I don't really know what's good. You know, maybe someone like start tweeting at DX Racer to sponsor me a gaming chair. I will sell out for one quality gaming chair right now. Just because I'm in the market. I've spent so much money on buying new apartment furniture that I want to get a gaming chair because mine's falling apart. So if anybody, you know, DX Racer, if you're out there, or Secret Labs, you know, you want to sponsor me a gaming chair. My email is in my about section of my YouTube channel. You can buy one for $399.99 on the Pewd store. A Chaming Gare, yes, one Chaming Gare. Someone should make a chair tier list for, yes, yeah. If you make me a chair tier list, do a face reveal and get a gaming chair. No, that's weird. I will maybe do a face reveal at 1 million subs, maybe. Those gaming chairs need to be hardy for Civ. Well, I mean, the thing that's really made me think about it is, like, as we're online so much right now, I spend so much time in my chair every day. And I'm like, man, I really want to have a good chair. You know, give me some nice fortification. My chair's not terrible, but, like, it definitely, like, hurts after a long time. Let's build a diplocorder. So, if anybody has any recommendations, let me know. A couch. No, that's bad for posture. I went for lunch. Why does Spain hate me? I don't even know.
Remember that politics.
Gaming chairs are not actually good for your back because most lack lumbar support. Oh, interesting. They at least have the nice headrest, though. That's pretty value. Oh, we're supposed to be generating Diplo favor. Floor gang, oh. Yeah, everybody knows that. The better the gaming chair, the better you play in games. This is common knowledge. Okay, let's go ahead and get our Gilded Vault. Let's maybe try to get rid of some of these barbs here. See if we can become the Susan of Laventa again. Oh, man, that just reminded me. Another thing. So, does anybody in the chat have a Note 9? Because I have a Note 9, and I had an update a few days ago, and it has just broken the screen. Like, my screen is green now, and it's just totally broken. And I guess, like, it's apparently this is an issue that a lot of other people have had, that I guess after some security update, it just broke the screens on the Note 9. And Samsung wants you to go get, like, the screen itself fixed, even though it's a software issue, and they charge, like, $300 for it, so that makes me upset. Long story short, that makes me upsetty spaghetti. Also, I kid you not, we are Where'd my seller go? What? Where'd he go? We don't have a thing that he got captured. My fault is for going Android sack. Don't tell me that. Don't make me go on the Apple rant. No, my fault is for going with Samsung is the issue. Why did your PP fall off, Justin? I don't even want to know. Answer is headset. What? Yeah, the guy that was headshotting me in Battlefield had a really good gaming chair. As they always do. Do it. We need an Apple rant. No, I don't know. I actually don't hate iPhones that much. Like, iPhones are actually fairly respectable. The thing that I hate is Macs and MacBooks. Especially MacBooks. I don't know. Maybe especially. Any Apple computer product I generally hate. But I mean, like, I think iPhones are fairly decent. Like, I thought before that iPhones were like, you know, like they're overpriced and all that stuff, but now, I mean, Samsung prices things equally terribly. So, I mean, they're both overpriced, but like, I can't say that Apple is worse than Samsung, because Samsung charges equally as much and then doesn't even give you the same level of support that Apple does, so. But man, MacBooks, ugh, don't even get me started on MacBooks. Let's throw an overpowered CPU, or let's design the chassis to not be able to handle the heat output of the CPU. Oh, we're at war with Lautaro again. That feels bad. But yeah, let's make it so that way we give a chassis that can't handle the CPU that we put in it. And let's also not connect the fan to the CPU. And it's just going to overheat. And that sounds like $1,200 to me. How to be Apple 101. You're on a Google phone? Yeah, like I might get a Google Pixel next. I've heard pretty good things about the Google Pixel, so. Google Pixel might be my next phone.
Imagination is very rapid.
Your old Mac ran Hypixel on Minecraft, so we won't even diss it. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Like, at face value, like, Macs are not generally, like, terrible computers, but they're just way overpriced. You weren't even aware that there was an update? You've had your Note 9 for 2 to 3 years? No, there's no way you've had a Note 9 for 2 to 3 years. The Note 9's only 2 years old. Because I got my Note 9 on the day that the Note 9 released, and that was like a year and a half ago. Pixel 4 was underwhelming, hoping the Pixel 5 is good. Man, as long as it works without getting broken. So, like, previously I had a Note 5 as well, and the battery exploded on that one, so. I've obviously not had good experiences with Samsung phones, which is a shame. And the thing about me is, like, I'm not even, like, I don't, like, abuse phones or anything. Like, I never drop them. Like, I use them fairly lightly. But I've just had terrible phone luck. And it was, like, just one day, like, out of nowhere, my phone screen was just like, yeah, all right, I'm done. MacBooks have the best touchpad. Yeah, I mean, they're good, but, like, some Windows laptops, honestly, are getting fairly comparable at this point. Honestly, let's maybe go rationalism. We could use a little bit of extra science. Because, I mean, like, so, like, my current laptop is a Razer Blade Stealth. And I've, like, I think the touchpad on that, or the trackpad on that, is really good. You don't remember the exact year, but you just paid it off. Your contract was 2 years and paid the phone off? Yeah, because, I mean, well, my contract is 30 months, and I think it ends in... Oh, yeah, I mean, yeah, actually, yeah, it's probably right around six months from now. Maybe it might still be 7, but yeah, actually, yeah, so like 2 years.
Know your own happiness.
So actually screen be like audio, so yeah. Why use the touchpad when you can use a mouse? You know, sometimes you're just sitting somewhere, like sitting on the couch or something, you don't want to use a mouse. You're back, Justin, hello. But yeah, I mean, like, most Windows laptops have, well, I don't want to say most, but there are, like, if you buy a good Windows laptop nowadays, like, it has a pretty good touchpad. I am interested to see what happens whenever Apple switches over to ARM, though. Like, I think it's going to be kind of cool. Hopefully. Roblox Phantom Forces before you even owned a mouse. Now that's a true professional gamer move. What do we build here? How close are we to, like, our wonders that we want? We're very close to steel. And we're also very close to mass media. Windows is the OS, not the laptop maker, so there's still some difference you can have. Yeah, I mean, like, I'm very well aware, but I'm saying, like, there are Windows laptops that are made by various people that have very good touchpads. You're a server admin, so you straddle both worlds. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I mean, like, I've been using Linux a lot recently, because, like, that's, like, most simulation stuff that I do, like, for research in my internship is Linux-based, or, like, it's not Linux-based, you know, but you have to run it on Linux. So I've been using Linux Mint for a lot. It's pretty good. How are you liking Catherine's Magnificence so far? Started the game as well. Not sure how I feel about the project. Yeah, I think it's okay. Let's run one instance of the project right now. Let's see. The problem is it just has such a high production cost. Oh, that guy failed and died. Nice. Jerk. But yeah, I mean, Magnificence Catherine, much like regular Catherine, seems to have a very slow start. What distro to use? Oh, yep, just answered. Yeah, just Mint. I mean, I'm not a very experienced Linux user. Like, I just started using Linux in the, within the past, I don't know, 6 months. I'm not joining Warren Phillip. A bit off topic, but how do you get started streaming? How long did it take to get a decent following? So, I mean, I had a YouTube channel since, I don't know, it's been a long time. It's probably been, I think I started in like 10th grade in high school now. And this would be, I mean, I'm in grad school now, but effectively my 5th year of college. So, it's taken a long time to get, you know, here. But, you know, I was kind of just doing it casually. And then one time in, like, I think it was, I don't know, what, 2018, I think it was. I started actually, like, taking it a bit more seriously. And then from there, I think I started taking it seriously, like, January of 2018. I think I hit 1,000 subs in, like, May or June. I hit 10,000, I think, around December. So, it took about a year. Like, once I got going, that's, like, the thing, is, like, finding your niche and just, like, starting the snowball, in a way, if that makes any sense. Who do I intern for? I won't answer that, just so I separate work and not work. Oh, Antananarivo. A very good city-state. We're at war with somebody else, so who is it? Valletta. Stories with Saxy, yeah. You're running district part of Theater Industrial Campus Commercial. That's probably a good idea, honestly. Fairly good build order, I'd say. Who do I main in Apex? I previously Bloodhound, but as of lately, I've been going what's his name? The Speedy Man. Is it Octane? I don't know. I admittedly haven't played a ton of Apex, but yeah, like I've been playing like the guy with the jump pads and like the stim thing, and I think he's pretty sick. Octane, yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, I think Octane's pretty fun. Five turns to our court festival is complete. How are we looking on Great Engineer? Oh, it's Gustav Eiffel. I don't think we're going to be able to get him, though. That person has way more Great Engineer points than we do. You want to try Eleanor France with Void Singers next time? Could be good. I love his voice lines. Yeah. Let's just get some more build. Well, maybe actually, let's build the audience chamber. Four more turns until that is complete. And then your transformation to the dark side will be complete. Wait, did I mess this up? Oh, no, that's right. That gets changed to that, and that changes to that. That's right. I forgot, whenever we reloaded, that was before we had actually changed the pins. So let's actually get this down right now. You might have to head out in a minute. Aw. That's okay. It's probably going to be the end of the stream fairly soon. We are already past our 2-hour mark, so. Oh, I know what happened to that settler. No, I don't. Okay, I thought I just changed production over here, but I don't know where that settler went. That settler has disappeared. I'm sure it probably got taken at some point. Kiddo's waking up. Am I planning to do a poster review of her in either written video or written form? Yeah. Like I'll do a Magnificence Catherine leader spotlight. I'll probably have a Rough Rider Teddy one coming out on Monday. Have I seen Potato McWhiskey's Great Bath video? Like the One City Challenge one? Yeah. He got sponsored by the makers of Civ. By Firaxis and 2K. Not poor old Saxy over here. Still struggling to make it by off my YouTube ad revenue. Nah, I'm just kidding. Let's make another trader. And another one. And another one. Alright, so wait, this finishes in 1 turn. So we should get a good amount of extra culture and tourism. Does it? It doesn't actually display how much you get. But I would assume it was probably a good bit. Just create more videos. Boom. Rolling the YouTube money. Yeah. The problem is I don't have that much time to actually make videos right now just because I work. The unfortunate reality of life. When you have to work, you don't have that much time to make videos and stuff. Oh, we can put this here and increase the thing on our theater square. We already have a mine there, though. I don't want to really get rid of the mine. Woe is ye with no sponsors. Get those big YouTube ad monies. Yeah, I know, right? Quote-unquote big. I mean, YouTube ad revenue isn't terrible. Just get Raid and Manscaped to sponsor you. They sponsor everyone, yeah. There was one time where I got an offer to sponsor Raid Shadow. Like, it wasn't from the actual Raid Shadow Legends people, though, which I was like, that's a little weird. Get Time to sponsor me? Like, Time Magazine? No, I mean, like, honestly, I would want to be sponsored by, let's see, I would take Skillshare. I would take Audible. I feel like Audible would be a good one for me. Just because, like, I feel like my content is, like, it's not like an audiobook, but in a certain way it almost is. I would take, I don't know, not a VPN. I mean, I'd probably still take a VPN. Oh yeah, Squarespace. I'd take Squarespace. I mean, I'd probably be sponsored by a VPN. I admittedly don't use one. I mean, I sometimes do, but not very much. I don't know. What's another like common video sponsor? I mean, obviously I'd take one from like 2K for Axis. Yeah, random VPN is like the very stereotypical one. It's always either like NordVPN or like ExpressVPN or I don't know. There's some kind of shark one that I've been seeing recently. Ah, rip Robert Eiffel. If Time sponsors you, maybe you need to have 30 hours in one day. Yeah, true. Fill your videos with 7-minute long League of Legends. And no, I refuse to be sponsored by League of Legends because I play Dota instead. So that's like sacrilegious. Oh, Honey. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I'd be sponsored by Honey because like I actually do use Honey. So does my mother. Like, Honey's actually okay. Doesn't the dynamic day and night cycle ever annoy you? No, I think it looks really cool. I really like how it looks. Also, I feel like Spain could just absolutely destroy me with all these cultists over there. If I get an Apex, I could get an EA sponsorship. True. Honey? Yeah, like Honey is like it's like a thing. It's like kind of like a browser plugin for like online shopping. Or just mobile games. I very much refuse to be sponsored by mobile games because I think most of them are just like predatory. Spain has 0 military, destroy them? Nah. I also don't have much military. Honey is iffy? Oh, really? I've never had any issues with it. You don't trust honey? Really? I mean, I think sometimes honey can be a little sus. Use my unique unit. I think Spain's on the same continent as I am, though, aren't they? Or wait, no, that's a good thing, isn't it? Oh, yeah. Fighting on my capital's continent. Is Spain on the same continent? I guess I could take those 3 cities. I don't really want to. Make more clickbaity videos, e.g. I called tomorrow 3 a.m. not fake. You won't believe what happened. Crying emoji. Prank gone wrong. Gone sexual. You won't believe what happened next. Big red arrow and red circle on the thing. Yeah. Oh, honey sells her data. I mean, pretty much everything sells her data, so. Unfortunately, it's just a fact of pretty much anything online is going to sell your data. The unfortunate reality of the world we live in today. Raycons? Oh yeah, I mean, like, I'd definitely be sponsored by Raycons. Someone go tweet at Raycons. Sponsor Saxy. But I'm telling you, DX Racer, I don't know. Some nice gaming chair. Hit me up. I've been sponsored by Massdrop before. Like, I would do another sponsorship for Massdrop. I think Massdrop's pretty good. Will Amazon, or will Honey sell my data that Amazon hasn't yet? Probably not. If you have a Facebook, you're probably definitely like, you know, Honey selling your data is the last thing to worry about if you have a Facebook. I mean, I myself has a Facebook. Has a Facebook. Good English self.
Not all.
Well, I'm in a dark age. Oh, we actually got second here. Oh man, I thought we would get first. Well, I guess we'll use Robert Goddard, even though we really don't need him for anything. We'll definitely go reform the coinage. We also need to remember to switch to the wonder production policies. That's why you don't use social media. Yeah, I mean, I really don't either. I have a few social media accounts, but I don't post anything on any of them. No coal power plants. City center still. Give me some Diplo points. We'll go Nobel Prize. If you don't have a Facebook, you still have a Facebook. You practically do. That's like the creepy. I mean, Facebook honestly just creeps me out. Like, I hate Facebook so much. Oh, a mitigated flood. Okay. Did they completely remove the government plaza from the game? No, I have one right here. It's right here. Right there. Alright, we need to grow this city. The Zuck. With 2 C's. Zuck with 2 C's. Zuck always be looking a little thick. Can't believe I just said that. I regret the fact that those words just came out of my mouth. I mean, I have YouTube, yeah. The nice thing with YouTube is, though, like, there is at least some sort of, I don't know, separation between the real me and the YouTube me. If that makes any sense. Like I don't post, like, my daily activities on YouTube. It's not like I'm, like, just went to the mall with my friends. Like, hashtag besties, you know, with, like, all my friends tagged. So, there at least is some degree of separation with YouTube. Which, I mean, I honestly find it weird that I even have a YouTube, considering the fact that I have practically no other social media. Yet somehow here I am with 56,000 subs on YouTube. He feeds on your private information. The Zuck. The Zuck. Mark Zuckerberg. Oh, Mongolia's out of the game. I was like, man, didn't we have another ally? And the answer is yes, but keyword being had. You need to get on that TikTok. No, I refuse to ever get TikTok. Never happened. Oh, I mean, apparently Donald, he's gonna ban TikTok. No more TikTok. Actually, yeah. I mean, like, I don't have a Reddit account, but I browse Reddit a lot. Yeah, I was gonna say, besides the data mining aspect of TikTok, I would never want to be on TikTok just because I think 90% of the stuff on there is just terrible. It's not for me. I'm unfortunately, I mean, for them, like, older than the age of 12. guess we should build an archaeologist. Let's try to steal more gold from Spain. Maybe we should not try to steal gold from Spain, because evidently it's not working. It's getting banned anyways, yeah. Just joined. We talking about TikTok? Yeah. Very briefly. Not really, but... 90% of funny stuff ends up on YouTube anyways. Yeah, like, it all ends up on either YouTube or Reddit or something, so, like... I mean, but not to mention, like, I just, like... Maybe I just don't get the type of humor that people use on TikTok, but, like, I just legitimately don't find most of the things on there funny. Maybe I'm just too old or something. That's the thing. So, like, I'm a saxophone instructor for, like, my high school's marching band. And it's weird, because, like, I don't feel old. Like... you know, I mean, I've pretty much just finished undergrad, so like I'm only like 4 years out of high school. But man, like I feel so old in comparison to all those all the kids in marching band. Like they'll be talking about stuff, and I have no idea what any of it is, and I'm just like, man, I'm practically a grandpa. TikTok is legit data mining and just giving kids the influence to commit crimes for 5 seconds of fame. Yeah, I mean, I pretty much agree with all of that. Like, I mean, just, like, aside from even, you know, the data mining aspect of it, I feel like the content on TikTok is just, you know, it's like anything that's very populated with children. Like, it's not healthy for children. Children should not be chasing, you know, fame on the internet. Would I ever update my Civ tier list? Yeah, I do all the time. Ah, Menelik, hello. TikTok is something of a new generation. I will not try to understand it and say these kids with their TikTok. Yeah. That's pretty much how I am. Like, I don't even try to understand TikTok because I don't want to. Like, it's just, you know, I'm too old. It's fine. Yeah, I mean, some Vines were pretty cringy, though. So I can't even say that TikTok is, like, explicitly worse than Vine. Some Vines were pretty bad. And it was still the same thing with Vine that, like, oh, wait, Cristo Redentor we just lost. Darn it. But, alright. Anyways, I think it's time for us to end the stream. We went a little bit over the normal time limit today, so there we go. That's the payback for me starting a little bit late today. So hope you all enjoyed the stream. Man, what a wild ride today. Who knows? Maybe I'll go start the Isotopical channel and we'll start making a YouTube channel about nuclear energy or something like that. So if I actually make it, I'll maybe send it out in the Discord or something. But thank you for everybody that joined the stream today. Thank you for the donations from that Japanese guy whose name I don't know how to pronounce. And if anyone else, you know, the dono link is always there. The membership link's always there. I will be sellout Saxy, but no stream next week because I'm moving into my new apartment. At least I think I'm moving into my new apartment next Saturday, so probably no stream. But just be watching the Discord. I'll let you know if not. But thank you everyone for watching, and I will see you in the next one.